Good morning, it's Monday, and this is your Everything Bubble Tracker. We're going to take a look at the pre-market activity and a quick recap of the patterns that have emerged over the past week. So we're here on pre-market, and we have continued to paint this downward angle here that I will explain in just a moment. This is Brian Lewis with MMT Investing, and things just changed. So, as we can see, we have now established with this angle a higher level long down tangent line here. And what we have been seeing is off of our bull market lines, we have a bull market line that goes back to the bottom of Volmageddon, the 2018 crash. We have a bull market line that goes back to the bottom of the financial crisis in 2008. And we have a new bull market trend line that goes back to the bottom of the Volcker crash in 1982. And we have been bouncing back and forth between these lines, and it is pretty cool. So here's what we've been doing is we cross over, break it, and back test it. And then bouncing off the financial crisis to Volmageddon, we crossed over to the corner, broke the trend line, came back and back tested it. So if we were to see that same behavior on the third level, it would look something like we would be establishing the edge of our next consolidation zone. Then we would be breaking the trend line, and then we would come back up and back test that trend line. That is the pattern that we have been seeing here. And let me draw the consolidation zone real quick. And see what that looks like. So, the consolidation zone from the corner of the bull trap here. Let me get a bright yellow. Here we go. Okay, so the consolidation zone would look something like this from here. And then from the corner, we would be painting an edge line here, and then this back test would also hit it. So we're looking at a zone like that. And that is what we are looking for over the next week and a half. I guess this looks like about 2 weeks, and then another 2 weeks, and then we would get our consolidation action where we're checking out this zone and hitting the wrong side of it, and we would consolidate. And then after you consolidate, you get another swing out to the edges, and then you reverse into your next market conditions. And then this is a switch right here. Once you consolidate here, that would be a switch into completely different market conditions where this cycle is over. This is a 3-month credit contraction down cycle where you get the general down, bounce behavior that we've been looking for the whole time and trying to figure out the timeline and the consolidation zones. And now we have some pretty good patterns to go off of, which are cool. And then we also have an idea here off of the higher level trend line that we might be looking at a longer bull market that crosses here and then goes to this corner. And then we could potentially get a higher level repeating of this entire pattern here down to some other line that that doesn't exist, because this is the last trend line that we have to work with. I don't know what the next target would be after that, but we might see this kind of bull trap, and we are expecting a growth expansion cycle for 3 months after this credit contraction cycle anyway, so it could very well look like that, and then we'll worry about that later. That's your market update and some interesting lines and a very, very aggressive 2-week projection to break this trend line just based on what we have seen so far in this cycle. That's the pattern that is happening, and that is what I'm going to draw. So this is not financial advice. Please hit the like button to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, and happy trading.